what a run this guy has had. He's up to number 7 in the world. He'll be climbing as well after this week. He's actually 5th in the race, which of course is the accumulation of points from January the 1st. He has been on some streak, making all of the European semi-finals of the big clay court events. It takes some doing, doesn't it?
A model of consistency. So many good clay quarters. It's testimony to the skills that he possesses.
Roland-Garros 2025. Premier joueur à monter sur le court, était demi-finaliste à Wimbledon l'an passé. Médaille de bronze aux Jeux Olympiques de Paris, il est italien, Lorenzo Musetti.
Just the second time ever that 2 Italian men have made the last 4 at a major tournament. One of the big 4, of course. It's a golden stretch right now, isn't it, for Italian tennis?
Et il sera opposé au numéro 2 mondial, vainqueur de 4 titres en Grand Chelem, le tenant du titre, l'Espagnol Carlos Alcaraz.
Few players move the needle quite like this guy does. He's the ultimate athlete. He's got such a wide-ranging skill set, as Robbie says. He can beat you in so many ways, Rob.
And he does it all with a smile on his dial. I mean, that's what makes him so endearing to the public. It's almost like he appreciates his greatness as much as everybody who watches him play.
Played in the final of Monte Carlo. They played in the semis of Rome, some of the biggest venues that we have on the calendar. Particularly, of course, during this European clay court swing. It's a short period, just 7 or 8 weeks. And now they play the biggest stage of them all here on Châtrier.
Robin déplace l'essentiel tennis club de Noiseau dans la Ligue d'Île-de-France qui ont accompagné le joueur.
Carlos, this is Abby and Robin. Il veut tirer la main, il veut tirer la main. Okay. Gentlemen, right after the coin toss, you take a picture with the kids facing the other side, okay? Couple reminders for this match. You get the towel boxes on each corner of the court. Lorenzo, can you please use the orange one? Okay, the gray one for you, Carlos. Okay, 4 locations for the shot clock on the 2 scoreboards and also behind me. So please keep an eye on them. I'm the one starting the clock manually, okay? We have line-uppers for this match, so all the lines will be covered. If you need any board mark inspection, use your voice loud and clear to stop the play, and we go down and check the mark, okay? If we reach 6 games all in the final set, then we play a 10-point tiebreak. All right? Any questions from the side? Nothing? Abby should show Carlos for the coin toss. You get 10 or the stadium, please.
Stadium.
Stadium. Tu peux envoyer la pièce. Tu peux envoyer la pièce, vas-y. Parfait. This is stadium. You want us? Receive. Okay, perfect. Picture on the other side. De l'autre côté de la fille. Avec un beau sourire.
Yeah, we've got the world's 1 and 2, haven't we? In the ladies' final tomorrow, and one wonders if that will be the same story come this evening. That actually hasn't happened for some time. The last time, in fact, we had the world's 1 and 2 on both the men's and the ladies' side was the 2013 US Open. Now beginning to file in. Slowly but surely, as is often the case here in Paris. Nothing slow about this guy's progression, though, is there? And I think you can probably look back to maybe, possibly, exactly a year ago, can't you, when things started to turn for him. Of course, over that grass court period, it felt like that was a nice kind of platform for him, wasn't it, to continue to develop his game, Rob. And in many ways, it's been onwards and upwards ever since.
Well, he won the most matches on the grass last year. I mean, who would have thought that that would be such a major plot point in his career, that his first semi-final would come at the All England Club rather than here. I think we all thought his first semi-final at a major would probably be on the clay at Roland-Garros, given his success on this surface, given the fact that he pretty much grew up on it. And he has been pretty impressive. Had to expend some energy against Mariano Navone as well as Holger Rune. Those were tough matches. And his match against Francis Tiafoe, of course, the major talking point there was the ball that he kicked that eventually hit the Lions lady. Not hard enough for him to be defaulted. That would have been a heart-in-the-mouth moment for him. Somebody who's been alongside him pretty much his entire career, Nick Simone. We saw him walking up towards the courts just an hour or so ago. He was looking pretty relaxed. He knows this man better than most.
Yeah, he's been steering the ship since he was 8-9 years of age. He taught him the game all through those developmental years. And now he is mixing it with the big boys week in, week out for the biggest prizes in the game. It's a great story. But today he will have to be near his best, you would expect. Perhaps play one of the matches of his life, because this guy just poses you so many problems. But in fairness, there have been some challenges for him this week. Let's look at the record overall. 35-5, of course, just the one loss on the clay. There was some concern in Madrid, wasn't there, Rob, that the injury might linger, but that wasn't the case. He bounced back well in Rome and has carried that forwards.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Trying to defend a major, it's never easy, especially here. Zeppieri was dealt with quite comfortably, but Fabien Marjan has been somebody who, of course, historically beat him at Rome. Damien Juma puts a lot of balls in play, and that match with Ben Shelton was box office. You talk about raw athleticism, shot making. That was a match that was very easy on the eye. The southpaw up against the shot maker that is Alcaraz. And both Sam Lopez and Juan Carlos Ferrero are here. Of course, they share the coaching duties, don't they? Just behind Juan Carlos is the father of Carlos Alcaraz. Of course, a coach himself, right? Coached him for many years until he was about 14 years of age. Yeah, just the 1 hour separated them in terms of times on the court. I guess we need to look at the two previous matchups. Hey, Nick, before we talk about that matchup,
please.
Let's just remind everybody that these two have played the exact same number of points.
I mean, we couldn't believe that, could we?
Great spot from Nick. 1,033 points each have played. Time on court is not too dissimilar.
Yeah, that was remarkable when we were looking at some of the statistics that are given to us. There's a quick reference point for you. Windy day that was in Rome at the Foro Italico. There was some conditions that were not always conducive to playing their best tennis. Musetti did look a little bit jaded as well there. Oh yes, they're all in today. Eddie Redmayne, of course. He's got his hands on a ticket.
Première manche, au service de Lorenzo Musetti.
So this will complete a trilogy of meetings between the two this European spring. Musetti yet to record a victory. He'll hope today is his day. He'll begin the first of the semi-finals.
0-15.
So how relevant are those two matches in the spring? And if you're Musetti and you've not won either of them, yes, there was an injury, wasn't there, in Monte Carlo, so that third set was a write-off, really. We don't read much into that, but as far as those matchups, what does Lorenzo perhaps need to do better today in order to perhaps turn this match in his favour, do you think?
I think you're right, he's got to play probably the best match of the season. You have a look at the matchup and I think Alcaraz does everything a little bit better. Just about. And there's so many things. I think everything's just got to be decision making, the use of the backhand, the variation there. I think the serve in particular, Nick, has to allow him to play off the front foot. So a lot of meaningful first serves. And what makes this such a yin and yang battle is that because Carlos is so aggressive, and that's how he wins so many of his matches, Musetti, in stark contrast, is one of the best defenders on this surface. His steal score is one of the highest on tour. But of course, whenever he plays Carlos, that number gets diminished. And of course, by steal score, what that means is that when a player is behind in a rally, defending, they then turn the point around and win it. In other words, they steal it from their opponent. And Musetti's defensive lob is one of the best in the business. So often gets him out of trouble.
Got away with that one. Don't want to leave the ball there all too often, do you, with this guy lining up his forehand?
And if there's a shot that can blow hot and cold, it is actually the Alcaraz forehand. Of course, when it's good, it's unplayable, but players who have had some success against him, it's actually the forehand that's caused too many unforced errors for Carlos, cost him those results. Yeah, and it was those kind of misses against Novak, I remember, Nick, in the quarters of the AO this year. And same with Lehechka. Because we know how hard Yuri hits the ball, and he just couldn't help himself. He wanted to go toe-to-toe and show Lehechka how big his forehand was. And on that day in Doha, leaked too many unforced errors. Lehechka ends up beating Carlos.
Jeu de Musetti.
So we'll be keeping an eye on that shot as this match progresses.
Premier jeu.
One thing we always love to examine, folks, is the tail of the tape when we do a comparison of the two players' respective shots. On the serve, it's with Carlos the return as well. Forehand, identical. We know those are both very good shots. Different types of forehands. We'll get into the nuts and bolts of that as this match goes on. And on the backhand, not a lot in it. And movement, they're both in the nines. They both are 1 and 2 respectively in the movement department on the surface. This guy possesses what I like to call nuclear athleticism, whereas Musetti seems to float around the court. He's the kind of guy, I think if he played in snow, Nick, he wouldn't leave any footprints.
He's actually won the most points of anyone in the last 4. Returning that first serve, hasn't he? Musetti has been very effective in that category this week.
Yeah, number 1. 45% first serve, return points won. That's impressive, eh? Now, of course, he does that by standing deep, giving himself a good look at the serve. Oh, that's more like it. We saw plenty of those thunderbolts. And he took on Tommy Paul in the previous round.
Yeah, Tommy wasn't shown a whole lot of mercy, was he? Despite the fact he was a little lame. Carrying that injury into the last 8 match here.
What
do the indoor conditions do in terms of the ball rob and to the surface? Does it have any impact? How much of a difference is it today playing with a roof compared to if this were open air?
Well, it keeps a lot more of the moisture in. Of course, you've got 50,000 people breathing as well, so it tends to make conditions a little more muggier, heavier in this case.
He's the president of the Spanish Tennis Federation.
Well, Nick, we've got our first glimpse of the defensive skills of Musetti, but beautifully offset by the power that the young Spaniard has. I'm telling you, folks, you watch how many times Musetti hits defensive lobs like that. I mean, that was off a return of serve. And they bounce a meter from the baseline.
I think some of those seem to come down with air stewards attached to them, don't they?
I mean, it's uncanny the feel he has. You could say it's lucky if he did it once or twice, but I mean, he was driving Tiafoe nuts with some of those lobs. Taking over the mantle from Murray.
We were looking at some of the numbers of the serve as well, because obviously he made a slight technical change to the serve in the pre-season. It's enabled the percentage, the first serve percentage to go up, but the first serve points one, there's really been no change. I guess the real sort of crux of it is it's given him more confidence in his own delivery, and more consistency, because the toss they felt wasn't quite as consistent. He feels like it is a little bit more now, which would
one of the differences we were speaking about the forehand prowess of both these guys is that Musetti tends to play with a bit more shape to his forehand than Alcaraz. Alcaraz is more power orientated, much lower arc. Lorenzo mixes up quite a bit. It's a sneaky good serve. 203 kilometers an hour. It's probably slightly above his average. But the thing I love about watching Musetti play is how smoothly and effortless his power is.
He never swings too aggressively, does he? It's not like he's kind of swinging for the hills. Is quite brilliant. Because boy, did he have to stay alert here.
Well, we said they both possess variety. This is jaw-dropping stuff from both. What athleticism. That's my boy.
Merci.
This is what they came to see.
Musetti.
Certainly going all that attack off that return, wasn't he? The defending champion.
Musetti men.
It's been an enjoyable start. And Musetti up 2-1.
Reprise.
Just one defeat on the clay in Europe this spring, and of course was to Holger Rune in the final in Barcelona. Could argue that he wasn't 100% fit that day as well. And of course led to the draw in Madrid.
0.
That tweaks to the serve is the one thing both these guys have in common, isn't it? In that December period, because of course Alcaraz made a slight technical shift to his as well. He's looking to get a little bit more out of it.
Spoke about those first serves. Return points 1 for Musetti. Of the 4 semi-finalists, he has the best numbers on returning first serve. .45% success rate. You feel that's a little cheap. Well, Lorenzo, second serve, 15-30. That's got to go down as a half chance.
In both their matches in Europe, he went down a break early. Recovered, of course, to win the opening set in the final in Monte Carlo. Musetti's only win, incidentally, against Alcaraz came in that final in Hamburg, wasn't it? 3 years ago, Rob.
Yeah, it was his first title, wasn't it, Nick? The heavy conditions there in Hamburg.
Alcaraz.
And I think this is what makes the matchup a tough one for Musetti, because as well and cleverly as he can defend against so many other opponents, Alcaraz has just got the ability to neutralize a lot of that. He smashes well. He can finish well at the net. And he can deal with the variety that Musetti throws at him from the back of the court. 5-1, Alcaraz leads the head-to-head.
The odds as though it was going to be love 30. Musetti's got a let off there. Benoit Paire on the left, next to Gilles Moreton.
Talk about guys with skills. Still the greatest shot I've ever seen live, executed by Benoit Paire in the city at the indoor event.
That well. As you know, Alcaraz is tracking in that direction at a rapid rate. He's just got enough angle to it.
Of the four semi-finalists, Djokovic is the one who's actually been to the net the most.
That surprise you?
No, actually doesn't. Alcaraz second, Musetti third.
Yeah, that's even more interesting because Djokovic, of course, has played fewer sets as well, so you've got to factor that in as well.
Yeah.
Più intensità, forza, con peso, eh?
Yeah, right there is the kryptonite to the Musetti defensive lob. He knows how to smash so very well, does Alcaraz.
Avantage Musetti.
Lore, saltare.
Yeah, that forehand is forged in Carrara marble. Smooth as you like.
And the backhand's not far behind it either, is it? Comes at you from all angles.
Musetti mène 3 jeux à 2.
And the world number 7 holds on to his slender early lead here. Not cheap, that Carrara marble, is it either?
It's the best in the world, they say. Because that's where he comes from. His dad worked at the famous quarries where they mine the Carrara marble from in the Tuscany region of Italy. It's that white marble with the grey veins that the Carrara marble is so famous for.
Reprise. 0-15.
Only unforced errors already for Alcaraz. He's up at 11. Only 5 games in.
Alcaraz was off in the chase there. It was how disguised that one was. For the champion here, of course, Juan Carlos Ferrero.
Está muy bien la inversión. Que vaya haciendo kilómetros. Venga, vamos.
Martin Verkerk in the final for his one and only Roland-Garros title. It was a run that came from nowhere, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, remember how well Martin was serving over the fortnight. That heavy kicker, then the flat bomb. So many players couldn't deal with it.
Jeu Alcaraz. 3 jeux partout.
It's just into the left there of Sam Lopez is the agent of Carlos Alcaraz. Bert Molina is the one that does all the deals. He was actually the one who helped pair up Juan Carlos Ferrero and Carlos.
Very typical Musetti point, isn't it? It looks as though he's well behind in it, and it still finds a way here to grab it from the opposition.
He can do anything with that forehand, can't he, Nick? It's a special shot.
Two serves he's hit the most tunnel. The kicker out wide on this side and the one down the tee on the deuce. It's been the same all spring, those first serves. They're the patterns he's like to go to, largely. But he also has a very good spread on the second, doesn't he, Musetti? He can keep you off guard with that second delivery. There's no real kind of pattern to it.
It's almost more impressive, isn't it? It shows that he doesn't feel the pressure as much, and he's prepared to try different things. If he feels like he's getting hurt of a particular second serve, he will change it. It's one of my most endearing things about Alcaraz is that even when he makes mistakes, he doesn't let it bother him. Okay, he's lost 1 or 2 points at the net, but he realizes it's the right play. Yeah. Musetti's having to produce something extraordinary to win the point. Sometimes losing a point doesn't necessarily mean you're doing the wrong thing. It means maybe just the execution's let you down, but the play is actually the right play. And understanding that mid-match, such a great thing to have.
Pace of the attack, giving you any time to Musetti to recover off the forehand there.
30-40.
His off-the-ball movement at times is just lightning.
Sin prisa. Vamos. Prisa. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Merci. S'il vous plaît, merci.
When we talk about moments and matches, I can tell you, before that previous point, Alcaraz had only missed 2 returns in the match so far, 1 on the first, 1 on the second. So by getting that unreturned, it's invaluable for Musetti.
Avantage, Musetti.
He's just doubled that tally, back-to-back points.
Je Musetti. Changement de balle.
He's able to dig himself out of a early hole
Musetti
on serve there. But break points that Alcaraz has not been able to make the most of here in this opening set. Enables Musetti to retake the lead.
He's full of tricks, not only during the points, but between them. So very relaxed. There's Musetti in his face when he hits the ball, as is Carlos. So that's maximum effort here just to keep that ball in play. Squash-like shot that we so often talk of.
Reprise.
Both players watch that contact point so well on their forehands. The head doesn't move. In fact, it actually stays behind the shot for a second or two.
0.
Buona risposta.
A lot of famous faces in the crowd today. We saw some pictures of Guga Kurten around as well.
Yeah, we did.
Tell you what, if he pops up on the big screen, this place will erupt. Gets a signature shot, the backhand down the line. He hasn't quite found it yet.
Forza.
This guy's one.
And Musetti's returning serve there from about the 14th arrondissement. That's pretty impressive. They mentioned when it comes to the movement this fortnight, they are 1 and 2. You could see why. It's one thing getting there, but then having the artistry to pull off a shot like that, it's very cool.
Point.
Alcaraz.
Once again, Musetti being stretched. Doing his utmost.
4 jeux partout.
Alcaraz with a little too much firepower.
Mi raccomando, il colpo di inizio gioco, bravo. I colpi di inizio gioco, queste e queste, vai. Sempre con peso loro, i colpi di inizio.
Yeah, we did one Italian make the final here. Arguably the most famous of them all, of course, in Adriano Panatta. In the open era, that is, of course.
Yeah, Nicola Pietrangeli, 1960. This was the champion here.
He
also won in 59, didn't he? 59, 60, and in the finals, 1961, and again in 64. It's a great story when Panatta won here in 76. Saved match point in his opening round match before eventually winning. He beat Borg, who was the favorite in the quarterfinals. Only player ever to beat Borg here at Roland-Garros. He beat him twice. And the word was that here, match point down, it was a diving volley, top of the racket stuff. It just drops over the net. That allows him to stay in the match, win it, and then go on to win the whole thing.
He's got away with that. It was something of a miss hit. If only all miss hits were this good. Mine aren't, are yours?
Tell you what, the sound for some of those mishits every day of the week.
It's a really clever little forehand. He actually took a bit of pace off it. Alcaraz wasn't able to get there
Musetti mène 5 jeux à
in
4.
time to get a full swing at it. Very competitive opening set being played out here so
You can see, of course, one of Japan's finest tennis commentators in there, Russo Sugino, Henri Leconte. I can see Menso Barami. That's where you want to be.
Venga, vamos ahí. No te canses de coger olas. Vamos.
So Musetti here looking for a break to take the set. Yes, his biggest forehand so far of the day.
Greatness, recognizing greatness.
0-15.
Dustin Hoffman in the house.
Merci.
First time he's won the opening 2 points on the Alcaraz serve.
Forced errors starting to hurt Alcaraz now. Sitting at 14 and coming off both wings, Nick. Almost an even split.
Quinze 30. Quinze 40.
Prior to this game, he really hadn't made too many inroads
Allez,
in the
Loren!
Alcaraz serve. And with the pressure ramped up, the Spaniard looks to be faltering. 2 set points
Merci, mesdames,
here for the
messieurs.
world
Merci.
number 7.
S'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît. Et premièrement, je
An
Musetti.
erratic game, it must be said, from the defending champion. And how costly that has proved to be. It's Musetti that takes the opening set here. 6 games to 4.
Well, Nick, we highlighted at the start of this match that occasionally in the matches where Alcaraz doesn't play particularly well, it's those unforced errors that seem to come out of nowhere, right? It really do hurt him, and there's no question that's what's happened here in the opening stanza. The court squad are happy. Repping the young Italian so well. Veronica's happy. He's, of course, the partner of Lorenzo. I haven't always seen her at all the matches. Of course, she's got little Ludovico to look after. But a quick look at the numbers. First percentage was low from Alcaraz. You throw in that with 16 unforced errors and not converting on break points. It's going to be tough against a guy who has been one of the hottest players on clay this clay court season. It is the perfect start for the Italian.
Reprise. Deuxième manche. Au service Musetti.
Well, the script the same as it was in the final in Monte Carlo so far.
Merci, les
Musetti,
joueurs
of
sont
course,
prêts.
that day
Merci.
found himself a set to the good. Physically faltered though. After a strenuous week there. Of course, they were playing back-to-back matches in Monte Carlo. And a few Masters these days, that's over the 7 days.
Yeah, in stark contrast to this matchup where he's had 2 days off, Nick.
Quinze. Trente-quinze. Quarante-quinze.
Veronica Confalonieri was the partner of Lorenzo. big news announced just a couple of weeks ago. They're expecting their second child.
Jeu Musetti.
Life is good right now for Lorenzo.
Premier jeu, deuxième manche.
No letdown after winning that opening set. And he's done a lot of things right there, Nick. Not always known for his attacking prowess, but it's the in-attack numbers for Lorenzo that have been so impressive in the opening set, especially when you think how well Carlos can defend with his movement, defend aggressively. And to be able to win that in-attack battle against Alcaraz is impressive. Of course, the big question is, can he sustain it now?
Zverev, wasn't it? In Rome, of course, that was discussing Musetti's game in particular. Of course, Musetti dethroned him in Rome. He was the defending champion, but the Italian beat him there at the Foro Italico. In the press conference afterwards, Zverev highlighted just how he's able to extract errors out of him. He said he depends so much on his defense, does Lorenzo. He said he's a nightmare to play. When the balls are heavy, as they can be these days, we know that.
Just knocks the fluff off that forehand. It's a power angle. It's a shot for the chosen few. Wasn't too far away, Nick.
I think that was going in, looking at his reaction to you.
45.
Just needed a bit more height, definitely, when you have a look at that angle. Because whenever I think about those power angles, I think of Stan Wawrinka. That's what made him so dangerous. When his shot making was on, he could spread the court with power.
Jeu Alcaraz.
Former champion here, given a wild card this year at the tender age of 40. Still going
Un jeu
strong.
partout.
L'inizio gioco sempre compeso, sempre qua, dai. Bravo, bravo.
Champion in 2015 was Stan. So impressive. Two of the three majors he won, he came back from a set down to prevail here against Novak. Same at the US Open. He won the US Open in 2016. Sat down against Djokovic, came back to beat him. And let's not forget, all three of his major wins came against world number ones. That's how good Stan could be on his day.
Yes, he's got it. Didn't quite get the angle off the second.
0-30.
Alcaraz has opened the door in this game for himself. Sort of suffocating length. Musetti just didn't move quickly enough to it, did he? I don't think he expected it to perhaps have the length it did. Didn't get the feet out of the way, and
Merci. Mesdames, messieurs, merci.
down a love 40 deficit here.
Nifty footwork there from Ono Gabas.
Voilà.
Exquisite.
Alcaraz.
Killed the pace. Completely out of it. And Musetti was fooled. And Musetti
Alcaraz
has been broken here for the first time. Good touch here.
Watch how deliberate he is when he hits this drop shot. He stays down and with it. It's such good check. We know who they're supporting.
Reprise.
So Alcaraz looking to build on the break here in the second.
15-0. Allez, allez, allez.
Both their forehands are ferociously swift. Both at the power angle so well. Oh, such wonderful coordination, that coordination chain working in perfect synchronicity. Easy power.
He's forced him to take on a little too much again.
15-40.
Musetti looking for a boomerang break here.
Jeu Musetti.
And he gets it. Reading the serve well. And Alcaraz looking a little flustered.
And worth highlighting again is that Dustin Hoffman. He's got some good seats, hasn't he? He must know some people, that guy. Just two-time Oscar winner. Musetti is the #1 on first serve return points won of the 4 semi-finalists.
$15-0.
Not numbers that are particularly unusual for Musetti. Low 60s, low 70s, been a lot of
30-0.
his numbers he's been posting really over the spring. Does tend to kick a few more first serves in at times, so takes the risk out of it.
Ooh, thought that might be in.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Recognise Gabas's face. He was in the umpire's chair in the Davis Cup when he had the incident with Denis Shapovalov, who went to hit the ball into the crowd, but actually accidentally hit it, and it hit Arno in the eye.
Himself a little exposed there, didn't he? He's not someone who at times overly commits. We talked about that, didn't we, in his previous run? He's not someone that generally does that. He doesn't leave tons of court open because he's so comfortable. He's on his backhand side, but that was a bit of a misstep.
Starting to find his groove on that shot is Alcaraz. Oh, I love it.
40-30.
That is such good clarity of thought. Mix things up. Big point. He's taken a page out of Djokovic's book there. How well did Novak do that against Sasha Zverev?
And he took the pace out of the serve as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was only 180 Ks just over.
No doubt Alcaraz saw him.
Exceptional tennis from the Italian once more. And from being a breakdown in the second, he has recovered well here. To retake the lead.
3 jeux à 2.
Looking very secure right now. Set and 3-2, his advantage.
Well, you got to see two of his very best shots. The backhand down the line here. And then when an opponent hits the forehand cross court, he then goes back cross court with even more angle, Nick. We see him do it on the running forehand, and even a semi-neutral one like that. Victoria very happy with her man right now. Veronica, excuse me.
Reprise.
That's still so young. Lorenzo only just turned 23. Carlos 22, already a 4-time major champion.
It's amazing what an outlier Djokovic is, isn't it? And these four players that have made the last four. He's 14 years and some change older than the next youngest semi-finalist. I mean, get your head around that.
It's mind-boggling.
S'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît.
Incidentally, if Sinner wins tonight, this one is absolutely long, Alcaraz.
It's touching, it's catching, yeah. Just there, just touching here, yeah.
And just to finish that point, if Sinner wins tonight, it will guarantee us a first major final between players born in the 2000s.
Sempre pronto lì, bravo.
15.
Amazingly, there's only ever been one major final between players born in the 90s. I could not believe that. Only one. That, of course, was Team and Zverev, the 2020 US Open.
Yeah, only two champions from the 90s. That's
35.
Dominic. And of course, Daniil Medvedev.
Il prossimo, allora. Sappiamo quello che devi fare, forza, il prossimo. Ale, sempre intenso sotto, eh.
Medvedev beat Djokovic, didn't he?
That's why it wasn't, yeah.
To win his US Open.
Not the same as the other one.
Denying him the Grand Slam in the process.
Mm-hmm. Once again, Alcaraz just not getting that spin control right.
30.
He's given Musetti a good working over. But he just can't apply that finishing touch. So unlike him, certainly been unlike him this clay court season.
S'il vous plaît. Merci. S'il vous plaît. Merci.
No hesitation here. sitting at 50% now for net points won in the match is Alcaraz. He's won 6 out of 12, but 2 out of 3 in this set.
Jeu Alcaraz.
I just skipped away from him.
Changement de balle, s'il vous plaît, ramasseur. Balle.
Alcaraz does hang on to his own deal here.
3 jeux partout.
Looks like one of the Beckhams in the house. Okay. Is young Romeo? Because he loves his tennis, doesn't he, Nick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sitting in the second row there, just looking sharp.
Great first volley, wasn't it? He was coming in here with Alcaraz having dipped the ball with his feet. Panic.
Oh, it was Federer-esque.
15-1.
Certainly a fair few similarities between the two, of course. The obviously single-handed backhand, but the smoothness with which they execute their ground strokes, the easy power on the forehand. Both move so effortlessly around the court. The turn position of Alcaraz was tight to the baseline. Just wondering if that affected the double fault, Nick.
So that Musetti's gone to all too often. It's been the one down the tee largely. And he sprinkled that wide one in, and how good was the accuracy of that last ball?
Good for 2 lines, that one.
Stay calm.
Musetti.
Looks so comfortable, doesn't he? Once again when he is coming in. And he's got an array of skills to be proud of. He finds himself
Musetti
up a
mène
set 4-3 in the first of the semis.
No panic here. Could have easily done so with that shot. I love the urgency there on the close. That time the twin is very much on. Very few options. So he's just making sure he gets to this volley coming up before it gets below the height of the net. One big lunge step, that's what good volleyers do.
Reprise.
Not enjoying being outsmarted at the moment is the Spaniard.
Surprisingly, Musetti's only won the 2 titles so far in his career. Robbie mentioned one of those, of course, in Hamburg. The other actually came in Naples that year. It was in 2022. That was a 1-year license event as well, I think, if memory serves. To fill a few gaps that season. 4 finals, 4 other finals. I'll be hoping, I'm sure, to get a few more in the next few years. To do that will require beating some of the best players in the world more consistently. His win over Rune here actually was his first top 10 win at a major for Musetti in his career a couple of rounds ago.
Thought about going over.
Oh, they got the special prints.
Limited edition.
They're sitting a little more uncomfortably though right now than they were earlier on.
Alcaraz.
A little bit more vigour, wasn't there, in that vamos?
Top left.
4 jeux partout.
Of the Alcaraz box, you saw David Ferrer. Davis Cup captain now is Ferrer. How good was he on the surface? Wow, what a player, what a career.
Yeah, Spain actually have a tie at home against the Danes in September, being played down in Malaga at the Puente Romana club. spot, that is.
Yeah, if you enjoy your tennis,
15-0.
what a great getaway that place is. You might see Novak Djokovic on the practice court there.
Got that thing on a string, isn't he?
We've just started to see a little bit more of it in this set, haven't we, Nick?
30-0.
That was almost like a cross-court backhand. He was so far wide. No panic on this last one. Beautiful dexterity in the wrist. Just the ability to brush up the back of the ball so comfortably with a single-hander.
Merci, merci.
Jumped on top of that.
30.
This is a serve that often catches out opponents, but Alcaraz has done his homework, hasn't he? He knows that sneaky serve down the middle is something that Lorenzo often produces on big points. Ready and waiting.
That's the benefit of playing a player for the third time in the space of 6 weeks as well. Seen a few patterns over that period.
Got to
applaud again the bravery on that second serve from Lorenzo. 164 kilometers an hour. That's almost a 100 mile an hour second serve. But he's comfortable doing it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Carlos's dad not happy about that miss.
Because obviously he's so threatening off the second serve, but in that situation he's actually forced himself backwards, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because of Musetti's depth, so he's hit the return coming into the court, and yet his momentum is coming backwards because of the quality of Musetti's strike. Still would have backed him to make it.
That's the alchemy of Alcaraz right there.
Égalité.
That was beautiful. The control.
Aprieta los dientes.
That is what we've seen from him for the most part throughout the course
Merci.
of the clay court season.
Positionally, didn't he? Wasn't the best drop shot either, in fairness, but he was stuck with nowhere to go here.
It was such a clever shot from Alcaraz, wasn't it? I don't think he was sure either. He just goes straight hard down the middle. You don't see that too often.
Merci, mesdames, messieurs. Les gens sont prêts, merci.
Look at his push, Nick.
Égalité.
Wow. I mean, that's hard to fathom. That is such a basic miss. Just a neutral rally ball.
Avantage, Alcaraz.
Get a second chance though at it. He looks to try and clean his game up.
There's nothing better than two players who have great tennis intelligence trying to outsmart each other with their shot selection.
Net, premier service.
Red that he gets with his single hander is obviously a feature, isn't it, of so often of the single handers. They can get the whip on the ball. You think of Gasquet, we think of Wawrinka, you mentioned it earlier on, but his ability to get the ball moving sideways here is what does so much of the damage.
Yep. Just asking him to remain nice and calm in these pressure moments.
Let, premier service.
It's a perfect example of a coach understanding the importance of emotional control. So often you'll see players in this situation being so jacked up with every point they win and down every point they lose.
Continues to step up on the biggest of stages, doesn't he? Playing the best tennis of his career right now. And who knows, maybe a first major final on the agenda.
Musetti mène
He's a game away from a two-set lead.
Alcaraz will be kicking himself for that basic backhand miss on one of the break points. Can't keep letting Musetti off when he's got these half chances.
Reprise.
Peso ma lavora sto game, bravo! Hai vinto un gran game, forza! Gran game, Lore, forza! Forza! Allez Lore, questo, ora ordine,
So Alcaraz having to serve to avoid going down 2 sets to love.
Quinze, 0. Net. Premier service. Trente, 0. Net. Premier service.
There, didn't he? Musetti was scurrying forwards.
40, 0.
In the end, he was scurrying nowhere.
Quarante, 15. Jeu Alcaraz.
So no problems.
5 jeux
A
partout.
bit of additional stress there. Not sure I've ever watched Alcaraz and felt there was a whole lot of stress going on, but the body language can often obviously be deceptive.
Yep.
Only time we've really seen him absolutely crushed was on this court, wasn't it? Of course, last year when he lost the Olympic final. That interview that he gave afterwards was a very deep dive into the despair he felt that day, which hasn't often been the case. That one hurt. Goff actually yesterday saying in her post-match press conference that she's trying to take a bit of a leaf out of Alcaraz's book in terms of the way she carries herself on court. Almost fake it to make it, but
Smile a bit more, she said.
Yeah.
Forza, Ale, da servizio,
So
forza.
that just lightens,
I piedi,
loosens
forza,
her up a
spingere,
little.
spingere.
Yeah, smiling takes a lot less effort than frowning.
Off that one, didn't he? That's what he's telling himself.
I can tell you that is one of the quickest serves that Musetti has hit in the match so far. It's not his quickest.
And his second ace as well, Rob.
What a time to double your tally. Phenomenal defense.
30-40.
Andiamo a prendere noi. Però si è fermato lui.
Merci.
Can he take his chance, though? That's the crucial question here. He absolutely can.
Alcaraz.
And the defending champion breaks Musetti for a second time in the set. Gives himself the opportunity
Alcaraz mène
to square up the
6-5.
first of the semi-finals.
Making his push at the right time. Finally getting some good spin control on the forehand, not overplaying. Granddad on the right of screen, of course, built the
Reprise.
tennis club where he grew up playing in Murcia.
Brazilian legend watching on.
3 times a champion here, and probably, I think it's fair to say, Nick, one of the most popular champions.
Wasn't far behind in the small stakes either, Robbie, was he?
15-0.
He was kind of that era. He was the one that seemed to be the team's most comfortable on court in his own personality. He brings that use of the slice early in the rally. Alcaraz is then forced to come up. He can't quite be as aggressive off the ball, and these different looks Musetti gives you, isn't it?
He's always changing your contact point, as you suggest, pushing you forward and back. He spreads the court so well, east to west. Interesting situation there, because initially Alcaraz was going to come off the chair and check the mark. It seemed like Lorenzo suggested it was out, but then when he looked back at him, he held his hands up there, Nick, as if to say, don't take my word for it. And it ends up being a double.
Oh, that is sensational! And yet again, it's the slice backhand under pressure that keeps him in the point to allow him to produce it.
40.
Oh, this backhand, otherworldly.
What do you know?
S'il vous plaît, mesdames,
Musetti
messieurs.
with two chances to break right back once again.
Musetti. Si je partout,
Oh,
je
the
décide.
double fault at 15 all. Proved costly, Nick.
S'il vous plaît, mesdames, messieurs.
I'll tell you what, this
Merci.
is a tie break soaked in significance.
Net. Premier set.
First tiebreak Musetti has played all tournament. Alcaraz played just one so far this week, the opening set against Shelton.
tell you why it's so significant, because as good as Alcaraz's 5-set record is, it's phenomenal.
0. Alcaraz.
12-1. He has never come back from 2 sets to live down in his career.
May not have to if he continues to find the forehand in that fashion.
So often in these tight
2,
moments, it's
0. Alcaraz.
those that are brave that seem to get more fortunate. Carlos certainly knows that. Again, his record in deciding set tie breaks is also phenomenal. But he knows how to play the big moments well. This is a stellar start to the breaker.
Zero. Alcaraz.
Venga, cada punto, cada punto. Vamos a por él, vamos.
What an athlete.
S'il vous plaît. Trois, 1. Alcaraz.
Lore, allez, allez, allez.
4-1. Alcaraz.
Adopting a very different position here to deliver this serve from. Much wider.
Alcaraz.
Well. He's played a great breaker up until this point, but that, you feel, is the tipping point. And a little bit of body English just to help it over Nick. A little hop as soon as he hit it.
Sizable amount of daylight right now between the two here.
Merci. Alcaraz.
So, a handful of set points. Musetti's just going to wipe that mark away.
Merci. Six, 2, Alcaraz.
Bold second again.
6-3, Alcaraz.
Keeps this breaker alive for now, and for how long?
S'il vous plaît,
It's the Spaniard that holds his nerve. And a sense of relief up in that corner. Failed to serve it out on a couple of occasions. He holds on though, and the first semi-final is locked at one set apiece.
That'll feel like a lead weight off of his shoulders, Nick. It shows you even with the very best. You saw him having some deep breaths. And he was trying to serve it out at 6-5. Double faults, 50 in all. Major contributing factor to losing that game. And of course, it's all about how you respond to a little bit of adversity, and boy, did he respond in the best possible way. Alcaraz's first serve percentage moving in the right direction. Neither of them still particularly effective behind their first serves. Lorenzo way down on the first set at 55. They shared 2 breaks apiece, but in the end, those opening 3 points from Alcaraz in the breaker, coupled with the dead lead court, well, those were the different makers.
Reprise.
Been a hugely enjoyable first semi-final, and the good news is there's plenty more of it to come. Second, of course, will take place a little later on. First time they've had split sessions
Au service
in the
Alcaraz.
semi-finals. 7 o'clock for Sinner and Djokovic this evening. If they'll open the roof, Rob, for that semi-final. Not been any rain really around Paris today. They've hedged their bets somewhat here, haven't they, for this one?
30-0.
Defensive skills haven't been as good as the previous rounds. Early on, Alcaraz doing a good job of putting some smashes away. Committed he is to hitting that drop shot, hey Nick. I mean, the strike is so deliberate and he gets low. Eyes down to the level of the ball. It's nice thin contact. That's what gives the ball all the check.
Jeu Alcaraz. Premier jeu, troisième manche.
When you talk about upping the ante, that's exactly what Alcaraz has done. This is the last 4 games, shots on attack. That's important. And you can see it's 30%. The average in the draw was only 25, so Carlos way above that. Musetti way down. Only at 16, remember, he was the one who was winning the attack battle in the opening set. And hasn't had a chance to get to net, Musetti, in the last 4 games. Such as the attacking prowess of Alcaraz. Just that tsunami-sized wave of attack that Alcaraz can bring. And he can wrestle a match away from you in just a couple of games. And he probably feels like the shackles have been released after winning that second set, Nick.
Can swing, can't it, throughout the course of a 5-set match, and you feel it's extremely important for Musetti here to try and re-establish himself.
He had it.
15-30.
Anywhere in the court would have sufficed.
Playing with the accelerator off right now, isn't he? He's coming at him, and it's a little concerning from the Italian's perspective.
I think it's got to be one of the hardest forehands of the match, surely. One each in this game.
30-40.
Musetti on the volley, you thought, how could he miss that? Surprised Carlos missed that in the net as well.
Alcaraz, champ mandal, s'il vous plaît, ramasseur, balle neuve.
The forehand doing untold damage.
Alcaraz mène 2-0.
And inflicting an early break on Musetti in this third set.
It's so true, Nick, isn't it? Once that thing starts firing, it's like a wrecking ball. And Lorenzo's got a pretty big forehand of his own, and he can do a lot with it.
Dai, dai, dai. Ale, ale. Forza, forza.
Filippo Volandri offering his insight at the back there, of course, fine player himself. Now heads up the Davis Cup team.
It's been a busy fortnight for Filippo for all the right reasons. So many Italians in the draw. He's been here from first day to last. 11 Italian men.
He has the third most drop, in fact, at a major in the Open era as well. They had 11 in 2021 here, but it just goes to show the volume of them.
Oh, yeah. Frustrated forehand.
30-15.
But a good one nonetheless. He's knocked the fluff off that ball. That is the perfect spot. And nice show of class from the other camp, appreciating the quality of Musetti's forehand. Spain started with 9 players in the main draw. Talking about the men's draw here, of course.
Yeah, there's a little alone at the front, though, isn't he? As we discussed a few times this week, as far as Spanish players are concerned. Quite the depth there was a decade ago.
Alcaraz.
There's the diving cast early on in this third set.
Alcaraz mène
Feels as
3-0.
though it might have been. It's Alcaraz that's grabbed the opening 3 games here to continue this good stretch.
Reprise.
Couldn't have asked for much more, could we? As far as the semi-final lineup is concerned, at the year's second major. Last time we had a lineup in the last four with all top 10 players was here last year.
I can tell you what, Alcaraz is starting to wrestle this match away from Musetti from the start of the tiebreaker in the second set. He has won 21 of the last 27 points. This is nuclear. Boomski. Thanks for coming. It's left Musetti rooted to the spot.
On our insights, Alcaraz's forehand in this set. Well, I was about to say it's 9.8. That's what we have him down as. Just gone down to a 9.6 with that miss. That I think the ball's still travelling somewhere, isn't it?
Yep.
Where's first one he's missed, he's been told in this set. It's on court 10 somewhere right now, that ball. Still causing some problems.
Alcaraz.
Grabbed his leg as well there, has Musetti. I'm not sure if that was an issue, but
Alcaraz mène 4-0.
a more problematic one for him is on the other side of the net right now.
Well defended by the Spaniard.
30-0.
It's not an easy volley when it's struck right at you. Always got to look to hit that as a backhand volley. You can use the backhand volley almost like a windscreen wiper. It's easier to keep the racket face out in front of you with that technique.
40-0.
Just feel right. This match has been wrestled away from Musetti. Tail end of the first, tail end of the second, early stages of this third.
Jeu Alcaraz. Alcaraz
Jaw-dropping stuff. Unplayable in set number 3. Serious horsepower from Alcaraz.
Yeah, this set could be over in a blink of an eye. Just 16 minutes.
Le
with 5
soigneur
love.
a été appelé sur le tour.
Stéphane Vivier is the physio that's popped out to check on Musetti here. Struggled with Roger Federer, didn't he, for many years, did Stéphane?
He did. Yeah, he was a college American football player, was Steph. University level.
Reprise.
Work done on Lorenzo Musetti's body. Stéphane Vivier at the change of ends.
Zéro.
Five points in the whole set, Musetti. That's how one-sided this has been.
I have
to wonder if there's any sort of recovery from here either for the Italian. In the semis, of course, of all 4 of the big ones this spring.
And going back to the big 5, being the Paris Olympics last year here, Nick.
Yes, but that volume of matches may have caught up with him here. Who knows? This man is
bulldozing his way through this third set.
Yeah.
Merci.
2 chances to wrap up this set.
Jeu et troisième
Grabs the leg again, does Musetti.
6-0. Alcaraz mène 2
The bagel has been dished out. He won 23 of the 28 points played.
This is what he's capable of. That when he is hot, he is white hot. And at the same time, as we saw in the opening set, and even to a large degree, right up until about 5-all in the second set, Alcaraz making a fair few unforced errors. That's what got him into the trouble. And then suddenly he just starts to find his range. So much of it is to do with the spin control. And he gets that right. It's tennis from a different planet. Just so you know, all the numbers in the white donate the category where one player is better than the other.
Reprise.
It's a shutout as far as Alcaraz is concerned. No surprises when the set score is 6-zip.
Fairly bright skies outside,
Quatrième
ironically,
manche.
today.
Au service
One can only
Alcaraz.
imagine the forecast
White
was
piece,
for
white piece.
some heavy showers that haven't materialized. Anyway, back in.
Not if he's injured. Yeah. If he's got problems with his left thigh, Nick, I mean, it's going to be so physical from here on in. If he wants to come back, and he has to hope that the level of Alcaraz, even if he's 100% fit, the level of Alcaraz now is at vertigo-inducing heights.
Amazing, really, the parallels here to the final in Monte Carlo. Of course, he got injured in that match, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Nothing left. It was a complete non-event for the last set and a couple of games there. Musetti had nothing to give. We do feel as though we're tracking a similar path right now here.
Jeu Alcaraz. Premier jeu, quatrième manche.
Helped by an opponent there, Robbie, who's upped his level substantially.
Yeah, the Mercian Maverick, as I like to call him on occasions, has taken that forehand into a different galaxy. That is the highest forehand quality in a single set that we have seen in the men's draw, a 9.7. And it has just been raining down winners down the line, cross court. The soft feel and the drop shot.
Out. 15-6.
I want to see this remain competitive for obvious reasons. Stretch out to that one. Just sitting here thinking if he's a maverick from Murphy or what. This man from Carrara, is he a clinician from Carrara? What is he? I'll give you a bit of time. You're pretty good on these sorts of things.
He has smashed so well, hasn't he, Nick? Those defensive lobs. And he's just shaking his racket back and forth. There's Musetti below me, almost to suggest he might be done.
You remember that match on this court those years ago? He retired, of course, against
Djokovic.
That's right. It was the strangest of circumstances, wasn't it? Of course.
He won the first 2 sets, didn't he, Nick?
That's right.
I want to say it was like 6 love, 6-1, 4 love.
Yeah, that was here. You're right, it was 2021. And he hit the nail on the head with that scoreline. Pulled the plug. Come a long way since then, though. How much more can he carry on right now, though? Might be it. And I think it is.
Yep, that is. I think he's done, Nick.
Mesdames, Messieurs, en raison d'une blessure, Musetti contre l'abandon.
So Carlos Alcaraz will make a return to the final. He'll get the opportunity to defend the title that he won here 12 months ago. Musetti gave it all. And it has been an arduous run for the Italian. But the Spaniard, it is moving on to Sunday's showpiece after a premature conclusion to the first semi-final. Well, that happened all rather quickly, didn't it?
Je dois être accompagné Lorenzo Musetti qui était en demi-finale.
What a fortnight it has been for him. What a clay court season it has been for him. And of course the valuable lessons will be learned. The body's obviously got to get more robust. Some big matches now where it has let him down. This guy is as fit and as strong as they come. That stretch from the start of the second set tiebreaker to midway through the third set when he won 22 of 28 points. That was the tipping point in the match. And thereafter, it was good night.
On va écouter Carlos au micro de Lucas Pouille.
Certainly was. The winner is now behind the microphone alongside Luca Pouille.
Carlos, we know it's never an easy situation when the opponent retired. Can you tell us a few words about Lorenzo?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's never, it's not great, you know, getting through or, you know, winning the match, you know, like this. You know, Lorenzo is a great player. He's, you know, he has done an incredible clay season. he's one of those few players who achieved, at least semi-finals in the biggest event on clay. I think 4 players has done it before, and he's the 5th player. So that means, the incredibly player he is, and I always wish him all the best, soon recovery, and I'm pretty sure that we are going to enjoy his tennis pretty soon.
It was 2 very intense sets and really tight. At the beginning of the 3rd set, I had the feeling that you were a bit more relaxed and you started to be a bit more aggressive and hit stronger and faster. Is it the feeling you had?
Yes, a little bit. I mean, the first 2 sets was really tough. I had chances to break his serves, to be up in the match. I couldn't make the most of it. So and he was playing a great tennis. When I won the 2nd set, it was a little bit of relief, And then in the 3rd set, I knew what I had to do at the beginning, just pushing him to the limit, just trying to be aggressive, not let him dominate the game or just being myself. So I was more calm. I could see the things more clear, and I could play a great tennis at the beginning of the 3rd set.
You are now qualified for another final here. Are you going to watch the match tonight?
For sure. I'm not going to miss it. This matchup is one of the best matchup that we have in tennis right now. Sinner against Djokovic. It's going to be a great tennis. It's a huge fan of tennis. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna enjoy it. Obviously, I'm gonna take tactics, from that match. But I think we all are gonna enjoy that match, because I think they are gonna play a great tennis.
One more question about yourself. We know that Grand Slam is it's very physical. How do you feel physically?
Sorry?
How do you feel physically? How is your body feeling?
Well, right now I'm just feeling great, feeling good. Obviously, it's been 3 intense weeks, but it's just one step to make. I mean, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling that I'm playing a great tennis. I have a lot of confidence right now. So I just gonna give everything on Sunday. That as I said, I've been doing great things in these tournaments, and right now it's time to give everything, to give my 100% and go for the final on Sunday.
I want to thank you for your kindness, and I wish you all the best for the final. Mesdames et messieurs, merci de raccompagner Carlos Alcaraz, qualifié pour la finale.
Yeah, class act. And he may well be defending his title, who knows, come Sunday.
Some of these youngsters, Nick, we forget how young they are. It's just 22 years of age. You speak so maturely. Some of them just get it right. He is certainly one of them.
Yeah, he's got an imperious record in finals as well, hasn't he? So he'll be taking that forwards, I'm sure.
Yeah, Masters 1000s, 7-1. At the Grand Slams, he's played 4, he's won 4.
We'll see if he can carry that forwards to the weekend. Bonus as well, having only played 2 hours and 25 today, isn't it? That's going to help. Not that he's particularly, I'm sure he troubled physically, but all counts, doesn't it? For the freshness, the mental freshness as well, I'm sure, for the major.
There was a lot of resting to do mentally in the opening set in 10 games. serve for the second set. Couldn't convert it at 6-5. And boy, he played so well. The first 3 points of the tiebreak, the first 4 points to go 4-zip. And that's where it all changed. He just took the match by the scruff of the neck and went into full-blown attack mode.
Voilà, va pouvoir le accompagner une nouvelle fois Carlos Alcaraz.
And unfortunately, Lorenzo was just bruised and battered, so much so that he had to pull the plug.
Yeah, and we did wonder when Stefan Vivier came out and didn't actually call a medical timeout, whether that was said something about the injury, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a good spot.